have people who are involved in education every day, and we see the changes and the things that we're trying to implement. And yet we have a perspective that we're still teaching 100 years ago. Our schools have evolved and changed.
I think first and foremost, we know that healthy, active students make better learners, and in education that is our primary goal.
And if we listen to the students and we look at what's really happening in our schools, we know that our kids need supports, and we need to provide those supports for them.
Embedding wellness isn't as hard as it seems. Teachers are so busy all the time, and we think if we have our programs of study, we have all these different students, we have parents, we have admin. Wellness is just one more thing that we don't want to deal with. And what I've learned over this process is that it's not as hard as you think. It really fits naturally within a lot of areas of curriculum, and the impact is huge.
You need to have the student voice, and you need to have the buy-in and support of all your community stakeholders, from your district administration, your school-based administration, your parent council, and those other outside organizations that come in and out of your building on a daily, weekly basis to support the success of our kids.
And we wanted to take a whole school focus, not just with students necessarily, but with everybody who works or who finds themselves in this building. We brought some people together and we thought, how can we do this sort of school-wide? So it started with that, and then we sort of started brainstorming.
To start with, we had to figure out where exactly we were with our school culture and where wellness existed within our building. So we used a number of different healthy school assessment tools and surveys in order to figure out where students sort of felt the needs existed. From there, we kind of went out and spent some time interviewing and dialoguing with students just to make sure that we had a clear picture based off of the survey results of what it was that they were truly communicating to us.
You know, rather than a student, a science student, a math student, they're seeing the whole child, and they're trying to understand how they can support that child in all aspects of wellness.
Student success is more than just academic achievement. It's about the whole child and ensuring that they have success in all aspects of their life.
Words that are words like mindfulness and happiness and wellness, health, words that used to be peripheral words are now words that everyone pays attention to.
And if you have a really kind of limited definition of wellness, then it's, you know, the phys ed teacher's responsibility or the comm teacher's responsibility.
Wellness education isn't just a subject or a discipline standing by itself. Rather, it is something that needs to be embedded in all of our areas and across all discipline areas.
Even with the idea of health and wellness, looking over the top of that, or as a prime filter of how do we set up our students' days, how do we look at making sure that they eat well, sleep well.
It seems like the focus has been growing throughout the years, because I've been at the school for 3 years now, and it seems like even when we're going to have a class discussion or anything, we make sure that all the students can express their opinion, which would be focusing on their personal well-being and wellness.
The culinary arts and the wellness education that we've been able to provide has really helped build and start a new culture in our school.
We've really looked at wellness and ways that we can embed it into all of our curriculums. So we've met with all of our teachers, and really we have a buy-in from all staff.
I really believe that, that wellness is everybody's business, and the school has a really unique opportunity to influence wellness among staff and students. Our ultimate goal is to have teachers and students perform at their best, and we know that they perform their best when they're feeling well.
It absolutely has to have flow through every element. If you're not planned, if you're not prepared, it just doesn't happen.
I've seen a tremendous change in the culture of the school, and I know that that's a result of some of the work that our teachers have done.
And sometimes that's hard to describe how much it makes a personal difference, but it makes a community difference and a collaborative difference. I'd say it's transformative.